Hey YouTube, I hope y'all having a good day. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, hey, I'm the Toy Lady. If you're returning, hey, Toy Tribe. So before we get started, if you're not 18, give the phone to your mama, tell your auntie I said like, share, and subscribe. How your grandma doing? So I was scrolling through because I was really, all right, let me be honest. So the Toy Lady was trying to figure out what type of birth control, um, you know what I'm saying, I need to be getting myself on. And I came across this in on Planned Parenthood, and I was like, "Dang, I didn't even realize that Planned Parenthood like had a little section about sex toys." So let's talk about what Planned Parenthood has on their website for sex toys. So we're gonna see how educational this is. So it tells you that in this section, they're gonna teach you about sex and pleasure. How do you talk to your partner about sex, arousal, orgasms, and last but not least, sex toys. But we're just going to worry about the sex toys, okay? So it says, what are sex toys? Sex toys are also called adult toys or marital aids. They are objects that people use to have more pleasure during sex or masturbation. Sometimes sex toys can also have medical uses if you have sexual dysfunction or a medical condition. There are many different types of sex toys, and people use them for a lot of different reasons. That's so true. So they're going to say it's totally normal to use sex toys. Again, for the bitches in the back, it's totally normal to use sex toys, but it's also totally normal to not use sex toys. It just depends on your personal preference. It's your decision. Everybody like different stuff. But hey, don't knock it till you try it. So for all y'all judging the toy lady, just know that while you over there judging me, I'm over here having the best sex of my life. Okay, get with it. So the next question they have is, why do people use sex toys? All kinds of people use sex toys. I use them for different reasons. I use them for self pleasure. I use them while I'm having sex with my husband. Hell, I didn't even use the vibrator on my back because my back was hurting. And it had the warming feature on it too. It felt so good. Anyway, a lot of people only think that women use sex toys, and that's just not true. Sex toys are for everybody. They are for transgenders, non-binary, or gender non-conforming people. Now, certain sex toys are marketed towards gender, but for the most part, you can use a sex toy. Any male, female, them, they, she, whatever can use a wand, so everybody can use them. So they go on to say that some people with disabilities are or limited mobility use sex toys to make it easier to masturbate, have sex, or do sexual activities or positions that would otherwise be harder or not possible at all for them to do. Sex toys can also help treat the symptoms of certain disorders like erectile dysfunction, genital arousal disorder, hyperactive sexual disorder, and orgasm disorders. I have no idea what the hell an orgasm disorder is, but that's Googleable, so we're gonna come back to that. And some people find that sex toys help them deal with the sexual side effects of certain medications or menopause, depending on, male or female. Or people use them who have a low sex drive or a decreased sensation in their genitals. So normal intercourse may not do much for them, and they may need like stronger vibrations or stronger sucking or whatever. So the different types of sex toys. Now, y'all know it's tens of thousands of millions of different types of sex toys, but they are broken down into categories. So you have the vibrators, which is like the personal massagers. You have dildos, and those kind of look realistic like penises. Those can be made out of silicone, rubber, plastic, metal, and other break resistant or crack resistant glass. You have anal toys like butt plugs, anal beads, prostate massagers, all that good stuff. Then you have the sleeves, or the masturbation sleeves, and or the penis sleeves, and it goes over the male penis to extend it. Or some people use them, they also use them like when the men are doing the photo shoots for the underwear ads. Sometimes they use sleeves and put them on the men in the underwear so that their penis can look bigger in the underwear. You have the penis rings, or they also are called cock rings, and these allegedly help with erectile dysfunction. And it's, some people call them constriction rings. They have some that go around the penis, or they go at the base of the penis, and they also have some that goes around the penis as well as the balls of the scrotum. Now you also have the pumps, aka a penis pump or a vacuum pump. There are pumps for women and pumps for men. So yeah, figure out which one. If you're a man, look for the ones for men. And if you're a woman, look for the ones for the woman. Now, I do know that a lot of time men who use penis pumps have the erectile dysfunction. And so that kind of helps them be able to get it up. And I've seen a lot of guys do like the use the penis pump, and then once they've pumped their penis, they put on a cock ring to like extend the length of time that they have an erection. You also have the Benoit balls, or what they call Kegel balls or Kegel trainers, and those are little round objects, little balls that go on the inside of your vagina, and they help you do exercises like pelvic floor strengthening, exercises to tighten and tone um, your vagina. Okay, you got to keep it tight, got to keep it right. Okay, then you have Packers, aka prosthetics, which is kind of like the penis pump. I mean, not the penis pump, kind of like the penis sleeve. Okay, and then you have the harnesses, and that's your swing. You know, the thing that clicks onto the back of the door, or whatever. Then you have furniture, but it's lots and lots of different types of toys and contraptions and doohickeys that have to do with sexual pleasure and arousal. I didn't even see any, they missed out on the bullets. They ain't talk about bullets. They didn't talk about like nipple clamps, anything BDSM, they ain't talk about none of that type of stuff. So it's definitely some things that they left out, but this is Planned Parenthood. So what more do you expect? And might I say, when I first click on it, it asks for a donation. Y'all can't get no money from me. I just need to know the side effects of these man-made birth control drugs. So I ain't got to be walking around here pregnant. Okay. So the next thing is how to use them safely. Now, I've done a video on this. If you are in a committed relationship and it's just you and your partner, for instance, if you're a lesbian couple or a gay male couple or whatever, um, as long as both of y'all have been testing and nobody's messing with nobody, you know, it's okay. People like, it's okay. I don't think it's okay. I think you should clean the toy. Like if I'm using it and then I'm gonna give it to somebody else, like I'm gonna clean the toy. Like I am gonna take the time out. They make wipes. Just have the wipes beside your bed. Wipe the toy off and give it to the next person. So if you don't do that, that goes back to the hygiene, and you possibly could be swapping out STDs and stuff like that because of the body fluids. So kind of do it at your own risk, but it's not safe to do it. You need to be washing your toys before you use them and after you use them. And some people do put condoms on toys. I've seen it. I don't do anything like that, but some people do. Also remember, if you're using a sex toy in your butt and you take it out of your butt and you put it into your vagina without cleaning it, you are going to throw off your pH balance so bad. You are going to have the itchy coochie so bad. Please do not take it out of the stink and put it into the pink without cleaning it, period. And if you're using a toy in your anus, make sure you're using some lube. Matter of fact, make sure you lubed up before you start messing with any toys, because you don't want it to cause micro tears. And then you got bacteria growing down there and you mixing it with somebody else's bacteria. And next thing you know, your whole coochie swole up. Don't take it out the pink and put it into the stink, period. Okay. It's also important that you understand the type of materials that the toy is made from, because all materials are not good materials. Okay, for instance, toys that's made from non-porous materials, um, they don't absorb germs and they're easier to clean. Now, sex toys that's made from materials that can and is poison porous, like silicone blends, not pure silicone. Silicone blends, be careful. If you get a toy and it says silicone blend, send that bitch back. Do you have the jelly rubber, the PVC, vinyl, TPR, TPE, other rubbery plastics, so on and so forth? Like, be careful, because if you don't clean them, the bacteria can just fester and grow. It degrades your toy. It takes away from the lifespan of your toy, and you could wake up with an itchy, scratchy coochie. Okay? All right. Now, always remember, just because a toy is expensive, it doesn't mean that it's better than a different toy. Okay. Now, you can go in store, or you can order online. I'll be having links down in the description. If you click on the links, like, I will get a commission from the stuff that you order, but all of those sites are legitimate websites that sell toys that are made with body safe materials. Now, one thing that is bothering me about this section right here, Planned Parenthood, is I don't see you guys advocating for using sex toys as an alternative to having intercourse, physical intercourse with a human being. I would really love to see you guys promote that more, because you cannot get pregnant from your Hitachi wand. So I really do wish that they advocated more for people. If you don't want to choose abstinence or whatever, and you want to have some sort of sexual release, use a sex toy instead of going on Tinder, swiping right, and maybe catching a nasty woman disease and maybe not making it home. So I really do wish Planned Parenthood. It's nice that you talk about sex toys on your website, but I wish that you advocated for the young people to use sex toys as an alternative to having intercourse with somebody else, therefore decreasing the chances of a female getting pregnant or the male getting a female pregnant. I really wish that sex toys was not such a quote unquote taboo, because this really can help a lot of young people out. They'll be able to discover themselves without jeopardizing their future, without jeopardizing their health, without jeopardizing their skin that ain't got no damn stretch marks, okay? Without jeopardizing not being able to drink moonshine for 10 months. Probably longer than that, because now you got to breastfeed. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, this is what Planned Parenthood had to say about sex toys. I really hope they can get it together with what's going on with the other situation, because it's real light here, and a lot of girls is not getting ready to have a hot girl summer or fall, because they done messed around and got pregnant, and now they can't get no appointments. So y'all stay dangerous out here. If you are thinking about having a whole face, girl, get you some toys, because these toys can't impregnate you, sis. And you too, sir. You can't, no matter how many times you try, you will not get that pocket pussy pregnant, okay? Thank you guys for sticking around. You guys have a wonderful night. Remember, masturbation is meditation, so go play with yourself.